Okay guys, got a bunch of all the other parts all chromed up and ready to go. And I got one more intake here that is still covered in the gloss black. Now I've done one, and I did this with the chrome and the magnesium and the exhaust manifold, basically to weather it. You know, more chrome in the middle, more magnesium and exhaust manifold on the ends. These things dry so fast, and you can spray them at such low air pressures that you can almost weather and shade with them, almost like inks. They're really easy to use. The Alclads are. So what I'm going to do now is put some chrome on this. It's been shaken up really good. Got the Grex tritium going on. I will need to lower my pressure. I always use a dropper with Alclads. If not, you spill them everywhere. Definitely put your lid back on. Get that out of the way. Now over here, we're going to shoot the pressure, test it out. I basically, with my Mac valve, turn it all the way down, then up, just enough where I'm getting some. If you guys can see that or not. Probably about 5, 6, 7, 8 psi. And then I start going with just a nice overall misty coat over the whole thing. And you can see already, we got a nice chrome finish, and I haven't even blasted the paint on there. I'm going to get some chrome down in here, and some chrome down in there, even though I'm going to come back over it. So now, I'm just going to put on another layer. Great thing about this trigger airbrush is, you can really control everything. I just love these things and recommend them to everybody. A little bit more expensive than your average airbrush, but the performance is just amazing. So that's about where I want to be right there. I don't want to cover the whole thing. The highlights and all the panels are all nice and chromed. Down into the panel lines and stuff, it's really dark still, which is good. If you look at the movie, when the aerial HK is flying around, that's pretty much what you get. So that is that. I'm going to crank the airbrush up now, blow all that out. And really from here you can just go right into your next color. There's no sense in doing a color change or anything at all. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to shoot some of the magnesium around the edges here to kind of start simulating our burnt turbine effect. Won't need a whole lot. Again, it's on high pressure. I turn the MAC depth valve all the way down, then all the way, then up a little bit until I start getting some pressure. And you can see how I can control it, build that up right there. So we're going to basically start with inside the intake. Just a quick spray around. Down here, a quick spray around. And then around the outside, the very edge, I'm just going to start sweeping. Basically just trying to knock the chrome finish off of it. You don't have to worry about being precise. In some areas you can be a little bit heavier than others. Kind of fade that out a little bit. About halfway down. So if you look at this end here, really chrome, that end, it's kind of dulling down. So now we'll do the same thing. Just hit the edges. And then come back a little bit and just give a nice dusting over the top 25%, top third. There's that. From here, I'm going to go right into exhaust manifold. Shake the bejesus out of it. I didn't put any bearings in these. I need to. In these Alclads, I definitely suggest you put some kind of stainless hardware in there, whether it be a couple nuts, a couple screws, something just to help break all that up, because it will clump up really good on you. So a little bit of the exhaust manifold in there. Again, we don't need a lot. Our air pressure still should be pretty low. Trigger stuck a little bit there. Alright, so there's what we get. Now, let's start here on the ends. Give them a quick blast. Go to this end. Quick blast. Doesn't have to be that even. Now we're going to really concentrate on that top ring. That's where all the heat's going to be coming in with these engines. A little bit of a run there. It's okay with the Alclad. And then again, and we're just going to kind of lightly dust some. Not going to be too precise again. A couple streaks. Same thing over here. Get the edge. A big streak there. See, I messed that up right there with that big streak. So, I can come back in and knock that down with another layer of this, which is what I'm going to do. Gone. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. Put both of them side by side. You can see one of them over here looks a little bit more weathered than the other. I mean, that's okay. Obviously, they're not going to be super symmetrical, but, we can try to fix that a little bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. So we got a nice gradient going on, from the chrome to the magnesium and everything else. I don't know, that's just the way that I see it when I look at it on the movies. So, the whole thing obviously is chrome, there's battle damage, everything else like that. But, I guess it's hard to figure it out just looking at one piece, but I really wanted to get these kind of knocked in first before I put them on the model, because when you get them on the model, the way that they attach, they rotate and everything like that, but it's going to make it really hard to do anything else as far as the extra weathering and stuff like that you might want to do. So that's my little tutorial for this. I'll cut out here, show you what everything else is looking like in the chrome, and go from there. So see you in a minute.